on, Pistons fans? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal, man? Good game, Detroit Pistons. Good game. Good game, Delon Wright. I am so proud of Delon Wright right now, man, because the whole thing with Delon Wright is that, you know, we all felt like he played scary. You know, the thing with Delon Wright is you're capable, but you just won't do it. You know, and that's the frustrating part with Delon Wright. Over his whole career, the lack of aggressiveness at times, the streakiness at times. Tonight, I don't know if it's a career high or not. I got to take a look at that. But he was an absolute beast today. He was a beast today, man. The edge was there today. The attack was there. I think they really didn't like the taste they had in their mouth after the last loss to the Sixers. Probably felt like we should have won that game. But the attitudes, the new attitudes on this team, the Detroit Pistons type of attitude that I'm seeing out of a lot of these guys, man, I love it. I love it so much, man. Josh Jackson, that's my dog, man. That is my guy. Josh Jackson and Ben Simmons was mouthing the whole game. Even Dwight Howard was getting frustrated with Stewart. But, you know, Josh ended up getting himself in trouble and getting tossed in the game. But hey, listen, I don't care. You know, Josh, you know, we don't play that. You know, Josh Jackson is here from Detroit, man. He, you know, like I said, the Pistons, the arena is right downtown. You're right next to the east side 76ers. So y'all need to stop. Y'all need to chill out. It'll probably take about a good 10 minutes for people to get there. Y'all need to stop it. But on a serious note, man, I love the fire from Josh Jackson, man. He is such a dog on defense, man. And he doesn't take crap from nobody. And that's the Detroit way, you know. You got to know when to control it a little bit. But tonight, I didn't mind it. You know, if he was doing this every game, I'd be like, okay, well, you got to, you know. But I'll take this here and there every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? And this was his first offense. So I'm good with that. Josh Jackson, my guy, man. But Delon Wright, man. Delon Wright, Wayne Ellington, you just got to give it to him, man. He's just been absolutely a monster this season shooting the ball. And man, tonight he was 6 for 9, 66% from 3. I mean, just shooting. If he's open, it's going down. When we had him and Mikhailou in the game, man, even though Mikhailou didn't get, you know, the opportunities, it was just them having them two in the game is just a good thought. Just like, we have shooters now. We have everything that we need. We just need that dominant force in the middle. And wow, man. Jeremy Grant, 25 points. Plumlee, double-double, 10 and 10. But Delon Wright, 28, 7 and 9 today, man. Almost had a double-double himself, man. 2 steals and a block. Man, 8 for 12 shooting. I mean, what more can you ask for? 4 for 8 from 3. You know, 50% from three-point land. What more can you ask for? You know what I'm saying? A lot of goodies in here. Sekou played 17 minutes, man, but he had 7 points and he played well. He definitely played well today, man. You know, the Pistons were feisty on defense. You know, Blake Griffin is Blake Griffin. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he did what he could out there. You know, I'm not going to knock the man. He just don't have it no more. So, like I said, I'm not against the guy. He just doesn't have it anymore. They were missing Joel Embiid, obviously. But we've been missing Blake Griffin for 2 years now. So, you get what I'm saying. So, you know, I'm not going to give them that excuse. You have Ben Simmons still. So, you know, we had our star, you had yours. Simple as that. Our bench is the highest scoring bench in the entire NBA. You know, the Pistons, we don't lose by large margins too often. We always lose close games. This team is not terrible. They're a team that's building. They're a team that's going to get better and better and better, like I talked about. We you know, once we get some more confidence out of certain guys, man, the gel continues to grow with these guys, and you know, in the future when we get some dominant force down there in the paint, man, the Pistons are going to be a really good team. They're going to be a really good team, man, because we're so young. This team is so young, and they already fighting. So You know, but Josh Jackson, Stewart, man, those two on defense, I love it, man. I love it. That's bad boy type of attitude, you know what I mean? And, you know, Jeremy Grant played very well today. Don't want to forget about him. But yeah, you know, that was a really, really good basketball game right there. I'll probably watch that game again. You know, just to do a little bit, you know, farther scope of what was going on in that game. But that was a really good game. You know, I was messaging one of my buddies, man, my brother, man, Frank. And, you know, we both thought that they was going to find a way to lose. You know, this type of thing right here is very important because it gives them a taste of what it's like to finish games. You know, the Pistons' problem been over the last 2 seasons is finishing ball games. And it gives this team in particular the opportunity to feel it, to feel what it's like to finish basketball games. And that's very, very important for them because they lead. They come out of the gate hot in a lot of games and then they give up that lead. They don't finish basketball games. This was extremely important for them to get a taste of what that's like. It's a learning curve, man, especially for the young guys, man. You know, some of the young guys, Sadiq Bey didn't really get no time today. He only got 8 minutes. Saban Lee got 12. He scored 4. But, you know, like I said, you got to sacrifice here and there. This roster is going to be up and down, obviously. But, man, a lot of the little goodies, man, with this roster. You know, Blake played 24 minutes today. That's what I want to see, Dwayne Casey. Not 35 minutes. I want to see Blake play 25 and under. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see from Blake Griffin. He ended up with 7 and 4, 2 from 8 shooting. I watched the 76ers side of the game, and they was absolutely dogging them out, man. I'm not going to say dogging them, but you know, it's just not there anymore, and they were making it known throughout the whole game pretty much when he was in. So, like I said, it's just a sad situation, man. But, yeah, man, like I said, everybody played pretty well today. You know, like I said, even though Blake can't do it offensively like he used to, him being out there right now, teams just have to pay attention to him. You know, he's a shell of himself. And teams still have to pay attention to him. So the attention that they give him when he's out there is very important. And he's not even a great three-point shooter, but they have to defend him on the three-point line. So him being out there as a decoy, man, I can get with that. I can get with that. Like I say, he's making the money, so he has to be out there. You know, he just doesn't physically have it. So, you know, on to the next game, man. The Pistons still have more tough games in this tough schedule. We have the Lakers coming up, man. Oh, man, that's going to be a tough one. I want to see what Jeremy Grant does in that game, man, because those type of games is the type of games where teams like ours, they seem to get up for. Y'all remember when we used to have that young Pistons roster, man, we used to beat Golden State all the time. You know what I'm saying? They get up for them games to try to prove themselves. And I hope that's what the Pistons do this game. Don't just lay down and let them run over you because they're the Lakers. Give us that fight that we had before when we had KCP, Tobias Harris, Marcus Morris. We had, you know, those guys, man. We used to kick Golden State's behind. So, you know, that's the type of effort and fight I want to see from this team. But, yeah, and I want to see a little bit more from Sekou, too, man. You know, a little bit more confident shooting the ball. He shot the ball well today, so a little bit more confidence from him, you know, gradually, and fight his way into the lineup, you know what I'm saying, to where he has to be out there. The only way that Sekou can get himself out there if he proves that when he's out there, he needs to be out there. That will cut down at least some of the minutes with Blake Griffin, because that's what happened today. That's why Blake didn't play 30-plus minutes today, because Sekou was playing well and Dwayne Casey kept him in the basketball game. So it was very important for that. He needs to continue doing that and have confidence in himself, because we all know he has the tools and the talent. He just has to, when he's out there, be aggressive. You know, and that's one of the key words with all of these young rookies, man. Aggressiveness. Stewart just has to calm down sometimes, man. He'd be a little bit too excited sometimes when he end up losing the ball be going behind him and all types of stuff. But, man, we all love him. So, you know, that was pretty much what I got today from the game, man. I enjoyed it. I know you guys did too. So, like I said, this is not a team that's tanking. This is not a team that's tanking. They lost them games because they just weren't good enough. They're not playing to lose. Dwayne Casey just said it in a press conference earlier today. Even though he could be lying, but he's not. You can just obviously tell just by the way that they play the rotations with this roster. They're not trying to tank. Like I said, it just doesn't work like that with the lottery picks anymore anyway. So, yeah, fun to watch. On to the next game. I'll catch you guys later.